Cats, dogs, rabbits, and even cockerels are some of the animals that have been abandoned and brought to the Stubbington Ark to ensure that they're in a safe place until they can be rehomed again.
A lot of the time people are either moving house and the new landlord no longer allows them to have pets. Their circumstances change, so maybe they've had a divorce breakup and the animals had to go to us instead of going to one or the other. Sometimes people end up being allergic, or the children don't get along with the animal, and financial issues as well. Sometimes we get animals in because people can no longer afford to care for them. So it's not always because the animals have been abused or neglected. Sometimes they've come from loving homes and just the owners had no other choice. We also offer commercial boarding, so when somebody goes on holiday they can bring their dog in to stay with us. It's proved to be really popular, especially with people who have adopted their animals from us and know the animal care staff. The staff here are all really lovely, all absolutely adore animals, so they know that dogs are going to get treated really well here and go out for nice long walks. And it's really popular. We're fully booked for most of the summer now, which is fantastic. We get the occasional space and we get regular customers again, so once they've been to us once they want to come back again because they know we take such good care of their animals.
The rehoming centre is dependent on funding and organised an unusual activity to help raise awareness of the plight of abandoned animals.
Dogs in kennels, well, we try to make it as comfortable as possible, sometimes get a bit depressed and start self-harming. So we're raising awareness of what it's like to be in a dog kennel by sleeping in the kennels overnight. There was 14 of us that did it and we've raised so far £1,500 and expecting to get to about £2,000. And the kennels, they weren't very comfortable. So we can see why we need to get the animals adopted as quickly as possible because they need to be in loving homes rather than in our kennels.
The intake of animals is consistent, regardless of the season.
Throughout the year we usually get about 5,000 or 6,000, but that includes wildlife as well because we also take in wildlife, so it might be baby bunnies, hedgehogs, fox cubs, loads of different things. Lots of ducklings, so about 20 ducklings at a time would boost the numbers high. In the wildlife we usually then move on to another shelter that re-release them, so that's quite a high percentage of our numbers. And most of the animals that we get in we can rehome as long as everybody's healthy. Our shelter's all filling up quickly all the time, and we try to persuade people to consider adopting rather than shopping for those people who have to give up their pets. If everybody goes out and buys new kittens and puppies and baby bunnies, then we'll just get more and more in the shelter and never get them rehomed. And they're all lovely animals. They're all really friendly. They've come from nice homes that people have cared for them. So they deserve to be back in nice shelter, in nice homes again and be with families because that's the lifestyle they're used to.
Nicole Ris for That's Solent.